Some positive news from the Department of Health today. Certain restrictions being eased as COVID numbers trend in the right direction in Rhode Island. Good evening. I'm Mike Montecalvo.
And I'm Kim Calooney, and the daily positivity rate is below 3%. There are 496 new cases of the virus. Hospitalizations continue trending downward, and the number of people fully vaccinated against COVID-19 is now over 28,000. 12 News reporter Brandon Truitt is live in Providence with the latest on the state's vaccination efforts and details on new vaccine appointments available this weekend. Hi, Brandon.
Hey, Mike. So the state laid out 3 different types of vaccination locations. No matter which one you go to, though, you're going to need an appointment. And tonight, the state admits that getting one might take more than one try. The Rhode Island Department of Health unveiling a broad look at what long-term vaccine distribution will look like.
Know that we are laser focused on moving that forward.
Dr. Nicole Alexander Scott saying you'll be able to get a vaccine at one of these 3 types of locations: a state-run site, a regional location, or your local pharmacy. Walgreens and CVS stepping into the effort first. Both pharmacies have appointments starting within the next week, CVS even sooner.
They will start vaccinating at sites in Providence and Johnston on Sunday, and you can start scheduling this weekend as well.
The state-run locations have yet to be announced, but they're expected to operate like the state testing sites. Registration will look the same.
We eventually expect to stand up between 5 and 10 state-run sites throughout Rhode Island.
Appointments for those locations are not available yet. More locally, cities and towns had a trial run with vaccine distribution over the weekend, but they'll fold more regularly into the mix. To start, Rhode Island is dispersing 7,000 weekly doses between them. Registration for these types of appointments will depend on where you live. 3 types of locations, 3 different avenues to sign up, but no matter which you choose, these rules will apply.
When the registration period opens for your group, it will be first come, first serve. As more vaccines come in, more appointments will be open.
We have heard the state say that time and time again. It really all comes down to the amount of doses that they're getting in. We know that the state's weekly allotment from the Fed started going up again just this week. Live in Providence, Brandon Truitt, 12 News. Last week, the Department of Health focused on who could get vaccinated. This week, they narrowed in on the where and how, the state laying out 3 different types of vaccination locations.
So here's the good news with vaccinations.
Right out of the gate, Rhode Island's top doc giving insight into how the vaccination rollout will be moving forward.
And know that we are laser focused.
The state saying broader vaccination distribution will look a lot like the testing efforts already underway. Most people will be able to get a vaccine at one of these 3 types of sites: a state-run location, a city or regional site, or at your local pharmacy. Let's start there.
In the near term, that's going to mean CVS and Walgreens vaccinating people who are 75 years of age and older.
Pharmacy vaccinations will follow the state's timeline. The state announcing 14 Walgreens locations will start administering shots Tuesday. Registration for those open Sunday morning. Similarly, CVS will have multiple pharmacies joining the effort, with some appointments available even sooner.
They will start vaccinating at sites in Providence and Johnston on Sunday, and you can start scheduling this weekend as well.
Appointments can be made at each pharmacy's website or by calling.
We eventually expect to stand up between 5 and 10 state-run sites throughout Rhode Island.
The Department of Health says these will operate like the mass testing sites. You'll sign up through an online portal. And then there's the cities and towns. 7,000 weekly doses being divided amongst them to start. Sign-ups for those will depend on where you live.
When the registration period opens for your group, it will be first come, first serve. As more vaccines come in, more appointments will be open.
Again, 3 different types of locations means 3 different avenues to sign up. We know appointments for those state-run locations have not been made public yet. No matter where you go, though, eligibility is going to follow the state's timeline. Live in Providence, Brandon Truitt, 12 News.